Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shahmi, and today me and my friend Razin, we will both be explaining and exploring a powerful natural ally in the fight against crop pests, which is Beauveria Bassiana, a remarkable fungus that is reshaping sustainable agriculture. Now let's move on to the introduction of this topic. Beauveria Bassiana belongs to the kingdom fungi and was discovered way back in 1835 by this guy right here named Agostino Bassi. Unlike common molds, this one is special. It is entomopathogenic, meaning that it infects and kills insects, especially pests like aphids, beetles, and whiteflies. Now you might be wondering to yourself, what does Beauveria Bassiana exactly do? It causes a disease. This disease, known as white muscardine disease, will make the infected insects become covered with a white powdery fungal growth. Now, how about the infection route? The primary infection route for Beauveria Bassiana is through the hard outer shell of the insects called the cuticle, but it can also enter through ingestion or during mating. Okay, actually, before we go any further, let's take a few steps back and dive into the name of Beauveria Bassiana itself. The name Beauveria Bassiana comes from two scientists. The genus name, Beauveria, comes from Jean Beauvery, a French mycologist, while the species name Bassiana comes from Agostino Bassi. Bassi is the one who laid the foundation for GM theory. In fact, Bassi's discovery that a microorganism could infect insects came even before Pasteur's work with human diseases. How is that for a fun fact? Taking a closer look towards the morphology of Beauveria Bassiana, you will see that microscopically it appears white and powdery, sometimes even with fluffy texture. This is the visible colony you had typically see growing in a lab settings. Under the microscope, it produces single-celled spherical and colorless spores called conidia. These spores form on zigzag-shaped structures, which is actually one of its key identifying features. You can think of them like tiny zigzag trees that are holding the spores at their tips. Another distinctive feature is its vegetative hyphae, which are aseptate, meaning that they don't have any internal crosswalls. This allows nutrients and organelles to move more freely throughout the fungal body, making growth and infection more efficient. Now moving on to how Beauveria Bassiana fits and survives. Its main source of nutrition comes from insects. It acts as a natural parasite, infecting and eventually consuming a wide range of pests like beetles, aphids, whiteflies, and also termites. In lab environments, it grows well on glucose-rich media, especially potato dextrose agar. Glucose serves as its preferred carbon source for growth and sporulation. Besides parasitism, it can also behave as a decomposer, breaking down dead organic matter in the soil to obtain nutrients. So just in a few slides, we have seen how Beauveria Bassiana, which is a very powerful microscopic fungus from the soil, can become a macro-level solution for farmers. Next, you guys and Razin will explore how Beauveria Bassiana is being used commercially to support greener, more sustainable agriculture.
For habitat, this fungus is commonly found in soil, especially in areas rich in organic matters. You can find it near dead insects or around plant roots. It grows well in warm and humid environments. Beauveria Bassiana can live inside plants without harming them, forming a helpful or symbiotic relationship. Beauveria Bassiana reproduces essentially through condylia, which are spores. These spores land on insects, stick on them, and enter their bodies. The fungus feeds on the organ inside the insect, and after the insects die, it produces more spores on the body to spread further. The significance of Beauveria Bassiana is the fungus works as a natural biopesticide. It targets pests like aphids, beetles, and whiteflies. Using it helps reduce chemical pesticide use and support integrated pest management or IPM. Because of unique infection process, it helps slow down the problem of pest resistance. It is also safe for the environment and does not harm helpful insects like pollinators. Beauveria Bassiana is used in commercial products like Botanicard 22WP, a powder made by Certis Biological. It contains live spores that kill pests by breaking down their outer skin. Another product is Velifer, an oil-based formula by BASF used in farm and nursery. Both products contain special strain of B. bassiana and used as eco-friendly insecticide.